Welcome to Hive Admins Training. If you're watching this, you are either already a Hive admin or are interested in learning more about the Hive admin permissions. In this course, we'll cover all of the special Hive admin permissions. Let's get started. To start, let's review where you can check if you're a Hive admin. To check, you can click on your profile dropdown, and just below your name, you will either see admin or member listed. If you see admin listed next to your name, congrats, you are already a Hive admin. If you're not seeing admin next to your name and are expecting to be an admin, navigate to the Manage Users section where you can see a list of the Workspace admins to contact for making you a Hive admin. Now, let's quickly review the key permissions unique to admins, and then we'll go through each in more detail later in this course. On the left-hand side of the screen, we'll see the permissions available to admins. Admins can control workspace settings and appearance, including the workspace name and logos, manage Hive Workspace Apps like turning on timesheets and resourcing, the ability to edit and delete any project and project template, manage users, add, edit, or delete teams, add, edit, or delete custom fields, and define timesheets and resourcing settings. Admins cannot see private projects, nor view projects that aren't public, or where they are not project members. Additionally, some Hive features have settings that can be enabled to give admins more permissions. Labels, custom fields, and Hive forms all have a setting that can be enabled where creating a new item or editing any of the existing items is restricted to the creator or the workspace admins. Let's review each of these in more detail. Let's begin with Workspace Settings. Workspace admins can manage the workspace settings on the Settings page. Here, admins can toggle on or off settings or make adjustments to the settings at any time. Changes made in this section apply across the workspace. One section to highlight is that workspace admins can add and update the workspace and form logos, which appear on the upper left-hand side of the workspace. Next, we have a page for labels, where admins have special privileges. Admins, along with the label creator, can edit or delete any label. In addition, at the top of the page, there's an option that can be turned on or off, where Workspace admins can restrict the creation of labels to admins only. When enabled, only admins will be able to create new labels. Similar to labels, there's a page for custom fields. Admins can edit or delete custom fields. At the top of the page, there's an option to restrict the creation of new custom fields to admins only. Similar to the label setting, when enabled, only admins can create new custom fields. Next, we have the action card template page. Here, admins have a special permission. Along with the creator of the action card template, admins can edit or delete any action card templates. Workspace admins can control who can invite users into the workspace and restrict the ability to invite new users to admins only on the Manage Users page. From the Manage Users page, admins can make other users admins using the permission level control next to each user's name. Admins can also promote existing external users to full users from the External Users tab. Please note that once an external user is promoted to a full licensed user, their account cannot be changed back later on to be external users. Within projects, there are a few permissions unique to admins. Admins, along with the project owner, are able to archive, unarchive, and delete projects that they have access to. Also, along with the project owner, admins can control the project membership and add new users and teams to a project if the project setting to limit project membership changes is enabled. If the setting to restrict the creation of new custom fields to admins only is enabled, then admins also are able to create new custom fields in a project. Additionally, admins also have the ability to track time on action cards on behalf of others. Next, let's look at the Workspace apps. Hive apps are segmented into two sections, Workspace apps and My apps. Admins can control which of the Workspace apps are enabled in the Hive workspace. Enabled Workspace apps are turned on for all users in the workspace. Speaking of Hive apps, one of the Hive apps where admins have further permissions is resourcing. In the Hive resourcing application, only Workspace admins can open the user profile for each user and make updates to their profile to adjust user tags or their standard working schedule. The Timesheets app is another Hive app where admins have further permissions. In Timesheets, admins can manage the timesheet settings, which control if timesheets get pre-populated and from which source. They also have the ability to lock timesheets, see all of the time submitted on timesheet reports, have timesheets be automatically approved at submission, and can control the data source for timesheet reporting. Additionally, Workspace admins will see a Manage tab in their Timesheet app where they can edit any of the user's submitted timesheets. Finally, we have Hive Forms, where there is a setting to limit edits to the forms to only admins and form creators. This setting can be enabled on the Edit section of the Hive form from the Hive Forms library. When enabled, only admins and the creator of the Hive form will be able to make edits to the form. Thank you for joining this course on admin permissions. So far, we've reviewed the key admin permissions to manage the Workspace settings, control Workspace apps, and manage users. Check out more of our videos on admin permissions in Hive.